Today we have a full day tour of the Great Pyramids, which you can see right behind me, and one more place. We have also fresh falafels that the chef just prepared now. We are heading to Saqqara, Dahshur and Memphis first. Those are actually the first pyramids built even before the Great Pyramids of Giza. So this is the step pyramid. Most popular person in King Djoser's court was Imhotep. So Amena has tied the scarf in the Bedouin style, which looks amazing. So we are going inside, the pyramid of Onas.
Yeah, this is the name of the king. This is his cartouche.
Name of the king?
Yeah, Onas.
Onas. We are standing in front of the Red Pyramid. Here it is, the bent pyramid. Here we have the statue of Rameses II. So this is the Sphinx of Memphis. Good morning everyone, welcome to a new vlog from Egypt. We are in Giza, staying at the Pyramids View Inn. So today we have a full day tour of the Great Pyramids, which you can see right behind me, and one more place which I'll show you while we do it. But currently we've come here for breakfast. Here's our breakfast spread on the table. We have also fresh falafels that the chef just prepared now. So let me just taste this. You can hear the crunch. It's delicious. We're done with breakfast and now we are heading downstairs for our tour. So we are heading to Saqqara, Dahshur and Memphis first, and then we will have lunch at a special place, and then after that we will go to the Great Pyramids of Giza. I'll take you through the whole day. So we are in the car now on the way. We have met our driver and sitting in the car. So we're just waiting for our guide to arrive. So once she comes, then we'll head off a little far. Those are actually the first pyramids built even before the Great Pyramids of Giza. So very excited to see them first and then come back to the Great Pyramids. We're currently on the road and crossing the countryside. So we have our guide Amena here with us as well. So she just told us that there are 118 pyramids in Egypt, and we just crossed some pyramids called Pyramids of Abu Sir, which is a bit damaged, but they're restoring it and it'll probably be open to tourists as well. So that was quite interesting. We've reached Saqqara Pyramids and we have bought the tickets as well. How much did this cost? 600? Yeah, 600 Egyptian per person, and then there's a car parking fee of 25 Egyptian. So yeah, let's go.
To the right side you can see a beautiful view of the palm trees.
Oh yes.
Looks like an oasis just in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
It's all irrigated by the water from the canal we passed by outside.
So this is the step pyramid built by King Djoser. This is the most popular of the pyramids of Saqqara. There are 15 of them, as Amina mentioned, and this one is the most popular one. So as Shabir takes some pictures, let me just share some more history that Amina shared. So the most popular person in King Djoser's court was Imhotep, who was also known as the father of medicine. And he was a very knowledgeable person, and he was the one who started mummifying bodies. So this place is even older than the Great Pyramids, and a lot of it has still not been excavated yet. The excavation process is still on, and yeah, it's quite nice. We could see it like when we were coming in the car, we could see people still excavating, still working on it. Quite interesting. This is the enclosure to the complex of Saqqara. This was not there during when the step pyramid was built. It was built later on by a French architect, and it is built out of limestone. That's why it is still here. And the step pyramid was built by Imhotep, as I told you, who was in the court of King Djoser. We're entering the enclosure now. This is the great passageway. It is the passage when the body for burial is taken. So this is the whole passageway here inside the enclosure. The roof here was built later on, but otherwise it's mostly the historical ancient ones still preserved. This is basically the passage to the burial chamber. This is more about the step pyramid. So Amina has tied the scarf in the Bedouin style, which looks amazing. And now we are heading to the pyramids of Unas, where the first hieroglyphics are. So we're going inside. Yeah, the pyramid of Unas. Yeah.
You can just stand like this. It's a high ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah, slowly. Just watch your head. Okay?
Yeah.
You see? It's a piece of cake.
Oh, let's see more.
Watch your head.
Okay, yeah.
ازيك يا استاذ؟ اجي معاكي؟
عشان خايفه تنزل لوحدك.
ها؟
خايفه تنزل لوحدك. watch your
اجي
step.
معاكي؟
Okay.
دي بس اللي معايا اللي ورا دي.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, يلا بينا. يلا. They have a problem with electricity. They have light down here, but it's not working now.
Oh, okay.
Just keep your head down. Be careful. We're almost there. Now you start to see the hieroglyphs on the wall.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
See?
oh yeah.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. So here's the hieroglyphics.
Yeah, this is the name of the king. This is his cartouche.
Name of the king.
Yeah, Unas.
Unas. This one.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the tomb. And this is the ceiling. The hieroglyphics on the wall. So if there's a stronger flashlight, you can actually see the face of the king. So we're inside, and inside the pyramid of Unas, and here are the hieroglyphics, and I showed you the way inside. So you go down a little bit, but then you have proper places to stand. So it's not too bad like I thought. This is the pyramid of Unas from outside. It doesn't look much like a pyramid because of wear and tear, but you can see the foundation stones there. So yeah,
That's how you see it.
that's how it went up. So that was the inside. Now we're at the tomb of Sheshet Edut, the princess, in the reign of King Titi. So this basically depicts how they moved the statue of the princess. Yeah. So basically, you can see these people there pouring
It's a
oil.
liquid.
Oil or water, which is a liquid, and then they are pulling this way. We're heading to the pyramids of Dahshur now, which is going to take another hour or so from here in Saqqara. Okay? Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
What do you want to try to cover the mind?
Shukran. We're here at Dahshur and we've bought the tickets. So it's 200 Egyptian pounds per person, and there is, I think, a parking fee of 25 Egyptian pounds. So, yalla bina.
This site it was closed until 1996 because here we have oil field. They extract
Okay.
oil here, and we have a training military base inside.
Okay. So there it is, the first glimpse of
كده ماشي وكده ماشي اللي هم عايزين.
Dahshur, pyramids of
لا ماشي
Dahshur.
والدنيا تمام ما فيش. انا هفهمك بقى ايه نكون وصلنا لقرار نهائي.
Again, like Saqqara, there are a couple of pyramids here. So it's not like just one pyramid. Like Saqqara had 15 pyramids and we, I think, went to 3 of them. So this one has a couple as well.
لو هم ده طلبهم خلاص. هم بقى خلاص كده انتوا مش هتشوفوا تاني.
So the entrance fees, just to mention, the entrance fees you can, if you book here, then you have to pay it with your credit card. They don't accept cash, so that's something that you need to keep in mind. Get your credit card and you can book it through your card.
So only Visa and MasterCard.
Yeah, only Visa and MasterCard. And otherwise, another option is you can book online in advance. So there's a website where you can book all the entrance tickets to the monuments. You can do that as well.
هبطة عشان الدرع. لو حد القطر لما ماشي عليه بالليل بيبقى ضلمة ومش عارف الطريق يتقلب في الدرع رسم. احنا كنا حاطين اماكن
that side.
للمريض جينا عليه.
Or this
حد أول
side.
مرة يمشي على الطريق
It's this side, no?
يروح فين؟
Yeah. Oh, there.
Now we start to see the pyramids of King Snefru. Snefru is the father of
Snefru. Okay. Okay.
Why two pyramids?
The father of King Khufu, yeah.
Why two pyramids built for the same king?
Mm-hmm.
Why two pyramids built for the same king? The pyramid is just a burial.
Yeah.
One body to be buried in.
Yeah.
Why they had two of them?
Why they built 2 for him? Okay. Not sure. Why?
This was the first one to be built. Look at this one.
Yeah, okay.
This was
That's
like
the
a
first one.
Yeah, a transition between the step pyramid we saw earlier and Saqqara
Yeah.
and the true pyramid. So
This is not like steps, yeah.
Not a steps.
No.
he was trying to build a true pyramid, but he didn't have much experience.
Yeah.
So he made a mistake. He chose a very
Okay.
big degree for the angles that if he continued the same degree, the pyramid would be sustained and collapse.
Yeah.
So almost in the middle, he had to reduce the angles. You see the shape of
Yeah.
the pyramid, it's been tromboid, broken as they call it sometimes.
Yeah.
The king didn't like it, but he didn't kill his architect. He gave him another chance to build another one.
Okay.
He was totally right because he was able to build him the first true pyramid to be built in Egypt and the third biggest pyramid in Egypt after Cheops and Khafre at Giza.
Okay.
Still standing 101 meters high in
Okay.
a perfect condition.
Okay.
This is what they call the Red Pyramid.
Red pyramid. Okay.
So this is the red pyramid and that's the bent
That's
pyramid.
the bent pyramid. Yeah. That's
And
the
there's
bent
a farther
pyramid.
away one.
And this is
another
Red
pyramid of King Amnemhat.
Amnemhat.
Yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't look
King
like a pyramid
Amnemhat,
anymore
no.
because it was built out of mud bricks.
Okay.
Covered by stone, and the people of the village took the stones to build their houses. So
Oh, no.
only the mud brick part was left, and it was damaged by time, of course. So
Okay.
it doesn't look like a pyramid.
Yeah.
If you're gonna visit the old museum
Mm-hmm.
in Tahrir, when you first
Yeah.
enter, you're gonna see the bin, the capped stone. This one is still there in a perfect condition because
Okay.
it's a stone. It was
Okay.
able to survive.
Okay. Great. So this is the red pyramid. So as Amina explained, that pyramid was made as a mistake. It doesn't look like a pyramid. He didn't have experience to build a pyramid, so he didn't know how to. So that was just like an experiment. And then the king was granted permission to build another proper one. So here it is. We're standing in front of the Red Pyramid, which is in Dahshur.
So why is it called Red Pyramid?
Look at the stones here. Look at the color of the stones. It's still limestone like Giza ones, but they have the iron.
Okay.
So it's got some
some reddish
especially with
color.
the reflection of the sunlight.
Okay.
Look at the
Yeah. So the stones are a little reddish because of iron present in it. That's why it's called the Red Pyramid. And it is built for King Snefru, which is the father of King Khufu from the Great Pyramids. And like I mentioned, that bent pyramid is one which he made for the first time, and it was an experiment, and so he didn't like it, and then he was granted permission to build a proper pyramid. That's when this Red Pyramid was built in proper structure of the pyramid, like steps that you can see, and in the correct angle. And it is also the third largest pyramid in Egypt after the two in the Great Giza complex. Let's go to the bent pyramid. Let me show you the mistake, the first pyramid, actual pyramid that was built. So this is the Red Pyramid, and now we're heading to the bent pyramid, which is just there. Yeah. And there's another one there, but it's like Amina mentioned, the villages that time they took the bricks from there and built their houses, so it's almost destroyed. And then of course there's a timely wear and tear, so it doesn't look like a pyramid. So here is the bent pyramid. We are getting closer. Here it is, the bent pyramid, and we actually can see both the bent pyramid and the actual pyramid right there of King Snefru. And there's the other one, broken one there as well. So we're done with Dahshur. You can actually see the pyramid behind. So now we're heading to our third destination of the day, Memphis, which was the first capital of Egypt. So yalla bina. So we've reached Memphis, and bought our tickets. It's 200 Egyptian pounds per person here as well. So Saqqara is the most expensive one. These two are comparatively less. Here we have the statue of Rameses II, and so we entered through that gate that you see, but the statue is so huge, so we couldn't really show you properly. So we are in the first floor, and here you can see a better view. Let me just walk around a little bit. So Memphis, like I mentioned earlier, is the first capital of Egypt. Built by King Menes. Excuse me.
Gods used to live in families like humans. So in the middle, this is Ptah, the local god of Memphis.
Local
And
god
to
of
the right
Memphis.
side- yeah. To the right side, this is Sekhmet, the lioness goddess, the goddess of war in ancient
Yeah.
Egypt.
Okay.
See how ancient
Lion
Egyptians saw the women, they
goddess.
saw them as stronger than men. It was a female goddess representing the war, not a male god. In ancient Egypt, men and women were equal. They had the same rights, actually.
Okay.
Maybe this had changed a little bit when the Arabs conquered this country. But still, you see, the Egyptian Arabian women, they had more rights than
Yeah,
others
more,
in the
yeah.
rest of the Arab world.
There's not much left of Memphis because it was entirely made of mud, and due to wear and tear, there's not much left. But this is like an open museum over here currently, with some of the artifacts that were preserved. So this is the statue of the king and the queen of Memphis, and this is their name written in hieroglyphics, and they wrote it, like as you can see, repeatedly, so that no other king could copy it or repurpose it like King Rameses did with other kings. He actually took the cartouches of other kings and repurposed it. So to avoid that, these people have actually written their names numerous times. So this is the Sphinx of Memphis, and it was actually found like this. They just built the base around to protect it, but it was found here only. And looking at the facial features, it is assumed that it is a female, a queen, Hatshepsut, most probably. So yeah, it's not as huge as the Great Sphinx in the Giza complex, but it's more preserved, and it's more like the shapes that you can see. You can see the cobra in the head. So yeah, it's nice. This is another area where a statue of Rameses is still there. So he wears an Egyptian crown here, Northern Egyptian crown. One statue of Rameses you saw inside, the huge one, and this is another one. This is more well preserved. The other one got damaged below because of flood water, but this one seems better preserved.
The other bigger one is in the gem.
Yeah, the other big one of Rameses is in the new Egyptian Museum, Grand Egyptian Museum, which will go. So we've just completed a visit at Memphis, and now we are on the road heading to the Great Pyramid of Giza, which I will show you in part 2 of this episode. So stay tuned, and if you like this video, then please like, share, subscribe if you have. And I also have an active Instagram. You can go and follow me over there. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. See you again in part 2 of this episode.